So in today's video, I'm gonna get colorful and springy and summery on you guys. I have been dying to film a colorful, peachy, orangey makeup look, and I finally did it. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. I practiced this look a couple days ago, really loved how it came out, so I wanted to recreate it for my channel. So if you want to see how I got this whole look using the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, excuse my extremely laid back look I've got going on right now. It's later in the evening and you know, sometimes you just gotta work with what you got, so we're gonna work with what I got. I'm gonna start off this look with my eyes today because I'm gonna clean up the edges and I want everything to be really crisp and nice looking. So I'm gonna start by using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden to prime my eyes. And now that they're primed, I'm going to go ahead and set it with my NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. I find that when I'm doing more of like a statement look, I don't want any of the veins on my eyelids showing through, or else I feel like it looks really messy. So I am being extra careful to make sure that most of it is covered up. Like I mentioned in the intro, today I'm going to be messing with the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette. This is so beautiful, and I talked about it, I don't remember, in one of my videos. I think it was a haul video, I believe. This is just a beautiful eyeshadow palette, and the look that I'm doing today I practiced a couple days ago. I was just playing around with this palette because I knew I really wanted to do a tutorial with this palette, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and now that I've kind of got it worked out, I'm super excited to show you guys what I came up with. So let's get started. So I'm starting with the shade Star, which is that really bright neon yellow, and I'm going to work that into the transition area using a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. I'm going to take Clementine right here and I'm going to pack this all over my lid and a little bit just into the crease, like a little bit farther down. And if I'm being totally honest, like I'm only using these two shades with this look today because I just wanted to be really like fresh and pastel. So we're just keeping it very peachy and yellow today. And I'm taking an e.l.f. smudge brush. It's just little and I have a little bit of the shadow on the other side of it. So today is a fun day because MAC is now being sold at Ulta online, and it's like going in stores soon too. I am so pumped because I don't have like an actual MAC like standalone store near me. So I'm so pumped now that I can like use my points at Ulta and use my 20% off coupons when I get them. So I'm just like really pumped. Today is a good day in the makeup world. Also, like Ofra is now on Ulta's website, which that's new. So the makeup world's getting crazy. And then I'm just blending that out with a with that Sigma blending brush. Alright, and I do want to distribute a tiny bit of that shade Clementine into the crease just to make it a little bit more of a seamless transition instead of being really harsh. So I'm going to take a Morphe M433, dipping back into Clementine, that orange shade, and I'm just going to work it in the lower crease area, right underneath that yellow shade, just to give it a nice transition, so that that nice like middle shade is going to be just like a little bit of like a darker yellow is what I'm going for. Everything will be nice and blended. Alright, then I'm going back in with the shade Star, which was the yellow shade, on that blending brush, and just finishing off that blend. Alright, so now that both eyes are looking very sunsetty in a very pastelish sort of way, I'm going to go in with a very fun part of the look, which is I'm going to take a loose glitter and I'm just going to kind of pack it on the lid. why I wanted to do this is because I love those eyeshadow looks that are kind of matte, that have just a little bit of a nice glimmery glossiness to them. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm just taking a Wet n Wild, just a flat shader brush. This doesn't have a name, but that's just basically what it is. And I am going to get a glitter. So the glitter I'm using is actually a sample size glitter, but it is a shade 2000 from Bare Minerals. It's one of their little glitters. I didn't even know they had glitter until my friend gave me this pigment and I discovered they had glitter. So I'm just taking a setting spray and just taking whatever kind of glitter loose particle is in the lid there, and I'm just gonna pack it on my lid. And then I'm gonna kind of blend it out so it doesn't like stay on in chunks. I kind of want it to be just nice and diffused. Just a nice diffused little glitter. And I'm just gonna kind of pack that on the whole eye. Do you guys kind of see it? Just, I don't know if you can or not, but it just gives the lid like a nice like wet, almost like iridescent look to it. I really love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean up the edge of my look just using this is one of the Simple Skincare makeup wipes. I just kind of like to stretch my eye like this and just go basically like to the tail of my eyebrow is where I like to kind of map out where I cut it. Can you guys kind of see? I'll show you guys on the side, it's easier to tell. So it's totally fine if you are messy with this look. It's just so easy, just kind of clean up with one little swipe. And we're gonna do the lower lash line and stuff and make it look nice and pretty in a little bit. But now let's move on to the face. So something that I've been loving recently is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer. So this product I bought because I was like, oh, it's kind of gonna be like the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, which you guys know I did really like. However, I think I like this better as a primer than the Glossier one. And I'll tell you why. I hope you guys can tell. But this primer is really nice and glowy. And I think this works better as a primer. As a moisturizer, I prefer the Glossier one. I'm taking my Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation. And I'm taking the shade 10 Porcelain, and just with a beauty blender, I'm just gonna pump a few little pumps onto the back of my hand. Let's do 3 and see where that takes us. I'm just gonna start dabbing that on. The only thing I hate about doing my foundation first, or my eyes first, is that you really have to kind of be careful about your eyes, especially where you kind of cut it a little bit, so just be wary of that. For concealer, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. I had strayed away from this for like, I don't know, a couple months. I was using some concealers from the drugstore. I was using my Maybelline Fit Me and my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, Rimmel Wake Me Up, those kind of concealers. And I honestly kind of forgot that I had this one. Then I reached for it the other day again and I was like, why did I ever leave you? And this concealer is just, it's so good. It makes your under eye area look so flawless while maintaining a creaseless finish. They have a really great shade range, you know, it's like what's not to love about this concealer, you know? So now I'm gonna set my under eye area using my RCMA No Color Powder. Absolute favorite powder to set my under eye area. It never fails me, never creases, it just is good. I'm going to take my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Etherial Light, which is just basically a white glittery powder. I love this because it sets your makeup but doesn't take away any sort of glow that you already have on your skin, which is kind of important to me, I think, you know. If I'm going to spend all that time putting on a bunch of like a glowy primer, and what the heck happened here? Well, let's just pretend it's a freckle. Anyway, if I'm gonna spend all that time putting on a glowy primer, maybe a liquid highlighter, I definitely don't want, you know, for my powder to dull my shine. So I love that powder, this powder for that purpose. I'm taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and my number 12 brush. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Alright, and if you guys are interested in seeing how I do my brows in detail, my video from last week was a brow tutorial, so if you want to check that out, I will link it down below. While we're in this area, let's go ahead and finish up the eyes. I'm going to go back into my Pastel Goth palette, taking my favorite pencil brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm taking the shade Star, which was that beautiful neon-y yellow, and I am running this underneath my lash line. Alright, so now I'm going to take the shade Clementine, that beautiful pastel orange, and I'm going to run this just a little bit closer to the lash line. Okay, next, moving on to eyeliner. Because this look is so subtle and doesn't have a heavy crease shade, and it's more just like a couple of somewhat light colored matte shadows and a little bit of glitter, I wanted to add a nice winged liner to kind of complete the look and make it look a little bit more dramatic since it is very chill. But if you are into this more, you know, subtle makeup, subtle as we're using a yellow eyeshadow, if you're more into like this subtleness though, definitely feel free to leave out the eyeliner and just go on to mascara and then just highlight your inner corner and stuff. But I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Trooper. This is definitely my favorite liner to use. I just think it's so easy and it's just works for me, you know, every time. Don't hate me, but I'm doing my liner off camera because I will not be able to do it well off camera or on camera. So if you want a separate tutorial on how I do my winged liner, comment down below and I will totally do one. Alright, winged liner done. It got a little bit crazier than I was wanting it to, but you know what? That happens sometimes, so we're just going to roll with it. I'm going to go in with my Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit from Anastasia, and we're going to highlight the inner corner. I wanted to use this Glow Kit because it has this beautiful shade called Daydream in it, which is absolutely perfect for an inner corner highlight for a peachy look like I'm doing today. So let's take Daydream. My face looks so flat right now because I have no highlight on my face yet. I'm going to highlight the brow bone with a mixture of Forever Lit and Daydream because Daydream is going to be too dark for my brow bone, I can already tell. Moving on to the face, I'm taking Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is my mini Hoola. And taking this on an Eco Tools blending and bronzing brush. And I'm going to take this starting on my forehead and buffing this out. Now taking Milani's Baked Blush in Luminoso, I'm going to take a Morphe E50 one on my cheeks. And then to highlight, I'm going to take, I think I'm going to mix the shades Daydream with my Mary Luminizer from the Balm Cosmetics, and that's going to be my highlight. So it's going to look kind of crazy at first because I'm going to do the dark color first, and then I'm going to lighten it up with a little bit of Mary Luminizer. I'm taking the shade, the Mary Luminizer from the Balm, and I'm going to use this as my nose highlight. Alright, so now that all of my highlighting on my face is done, I'm going to set my face with a little bit of setting spray. I'm going to use my Glam Glow Glow Setter setting spray. This stuff is so good. It smells so nice. It smells kind of like an orange creamsicle type of deal. I love the smell of Glam Glow's products. They smell so nice. But also, honestly, this is a good product. The mister, it's so nice. A lot of setting spray misters are just kind of like me. This one's really, really good. I do find that it does make my makeup really, really glowy. It doesn't prolong the wear too much, but it does make it glowy, which is really important. To be completely honest, for the price of this product, I think there are a lot cheaper setting sprays you can get that do a better job of making your skin glowy. For example, the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray makes your skin so dewy. It's not even funny. And that one's less than $10. So if you're wanting a glowy setting spray, I would try that one before I would try the Glam Glow one. Hi. My cat's in here. He's making me kind of nervous. He's walking around all suspicious like. So this is the Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express Waterproof, I almost said foundation, mascara. It is so good. It makes my lashes so curly and long all day. My lashes naturally are curly, but I like to curl them to make them even more curly. But usually that curl will kind of fall out and my lashes just kind of be like, you know, womp womp, halfway throughout the day. So I love that this makes my lashes curly almost, oh no, not almost, literally all day. I love that. This is my kitty boy, for those of you. He's so unenthused. He's so cute. Little black and white skunk. So I'm going to use MAC Peach Stock, which is a satin finish lipstick on my lips. I'm gonna go try and fix what is the mess that is my hair, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is as good as it's gonna get for my hair right now. It's just in a very messy state. I don't really know what to do with it at this point, you know? Anyway guys, this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun filming this video. I liked kind of chatting with you and giving you guys some, I don't know, like talking more I guess is more fun. And showing you my cat. I hope this maybe inspires you to play with a little bit of color and maybe recreate like a sunsetty look. You don't have to have this palette. I know NYX makes amazing colorful eyeshadows as well, so if you want to do it on a drugstore budget, that works as well. Although I will say this palette is truly beautiful. It's so, so good. The colors are amazing and have beautiful color payoff, so I really would recommend this palette. If you have been kind of eyeballing it, I'd go ahead and buy it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have kind of planned out some videos that I want to film. There are a couple I want to do. I want to do a Boyfriend Buys My Makeup drugstore edition because, to be honest, I probably couldn't afford to do a Sephora version at the moment. So that might happen sometime in the near future. I also, like I said, want to do a Kim Kardashian West and Kylie collaboration lip swatch and review video to kind of add to my collection video for Kylie Cosmetics. And I think I'll do another makeup stash video, maybe show you guys my foundations or something like that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would like. I always love hearing your input. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Like this video and I will see you guys next week. Bye!